Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. Today I would like to talk to you about the Mockup generator on Vexels and compare it to the Mockup generator on Placeit. Placeit, as you probably know, they've got a huge Mockup generator, and they are usually always recommended when it comes to creating, t-shirt mockups, for example, for your eBay, Shopify, or Etsy shop. But Vexels, as I mentioned, I use Vexels a little bit more now, and I've started using them, actually quite frequently recently. I just find their designs, their templates a bit better, a bit more professional. They have a lot of different elements that you can include in your designs, and the types of fonts and text effects that they offer. They allow you to create really good designs. Now, I've also started using their Mockup generator, as you can see here. I think it's fairly new. That's why they don't have that many mockups yet. But with regards to what you can do with it, I think I'm really pleased with it. I'm really happy with it. And I'm going to show you what you can do. And I'm going to compare it to the Mockup generator that you can see here, which is the Mockup generator from Placeit. So when do you need mockups? So mockups you need, for example, if you have an Etsy shop and you sell your print-on-demand products, for example, through Printful on Etsy, and the Printful, for example, while they have certain mockups, these mockups are not as good as the ones that you find here on Placeit, or as good as the ones that you find on Vexels. So they've got a few. However, most of them, they've got just a white background, which is a bit boring. I think you need the white background if you sell on Amazon FBA, or not FBA actually, but if you sell your products on Amazon Seller Central. But if you plan to sell on Etsy, for example, you want to make it a bit more colorful. You want your thumbnail to stick out, which is why you may want to choose different thumbnails. And also, for example, on Etsy, if someone browses through and clicks on your listing, actually you want to have various different mockups or photos of your shirt or whatever you're selling in your listing, and not just the one from Printful, a standard one, because it might be a bit boring. So that's why one example why you would use mockups, for example. You can obviously also include them on your website or Shopify store, or wherever it might be useful. So let's start with Placeit. As you can see, Placeit here, they have, if you go under mockups, and they don't only have t-shirts, so they have got tank tops, face masks, all sorts of things, mugs, polo shirts. So they really have thousands of different mockups that you can choose from. So when it comes to variety, Placeit definitely is the winner. And as you can see here, you've got really a lot of different mockups, and you can choose here on the left-hand side. You can filter by boy, girl, man, woman, and then you can filter by age, ethnicity, and different tags, like the categories. Like you could, if you wanted something about gaming, if you have a gaming design, then you can just click here and you've got this. So it's really good. What you can then do, you can just, you could click on one, and then what you have to do, you just insert your image, and I click upload from your device. Okay, and I'm just uploading one from my files, where you can choose where you want it. So you just position it here in this rectangle, and you can also make it a bit larger, and then you select crop, and it will put it onto the shirt, as you can see here. You can then also change the shirt color and change it wherever you want. And that's it pretty much. You can also add another logo, so you can add something else. If you want to include something here about pricing or special offer or something, and then you just click download and you download this image. And this works really well. And they also have videos, yeah? So this is one thing, this is what they offer. And I'm quite happy with that. But Vexels, they have kind of a bit different style of mockups, I think. So you can browse the categories here. They've got different ones. They've got devices, foods and drinks, signs, billboards, seasonals, and then merch and clothing. As you can see, 80 at the moment, so not that many. But I think it's certainly useful if you're using Vexels anyway, because I think when it comes to designing, creating designs, for example, for t-shirts, they are ahead of Placeit. So they've got more professional designs, they've got more professional elements, and you can be a bit more creative. Their textiles are a bit better, I think, or actually much better. And the way the t-shirt generator works, it gives you more flexibility. And I'll probably create another video on that just to compare these as well. But for example, if you're interested in creating really high quality and really good designs, Placeit is very restricted. So if you decide to use Vexels, for example, then the mockup generator is a really, really, really useful addition. So that means that you wouldn't need necessarily Placeit anymore. So I think in the past, many people might have used Vexels for designing and then Placeit for the mockups. But I think as Vexels now offer this mockup generator as well, and they will probably increase the number of different mockups they've got available on a continuous basis. So what that means, you will not need Vexels plus Placeit. If you want to create good designs, it's enough to have Vexels only, because they include this, they've got their own mockup generator now. So what I really like about this one, so let's just choose, let's just choose one here. Yeah. And it sets it up for you. And then you also, again, you click upload here. So it says uploading and then optimizing. And then as you can see here, it puts it on the shirt. So the small difference is that on Placeit, you select beforehand the size and the position. And here you can just change it here. Yeah. So you can change it to what you want size wise. What you have to do here, for example, if you now want to resize it, you can't do it here on the image. You have to go to resize, and then if you want to change the position, for example, if you want to put it a bit higher, for example, and then you select crop, and it just needs to sort of optimize it again, go through it again, and it changes it. I think it hasn't changed anything now, but that's how you normally do it. So on Vexels, you can just move it around. Or what you want to do here, probably with this one, you might want to rotate it a little bit, because it's just the way the t-shirt is a bit, it's not at the perfect, so like this, for example. Yeah, just the way how this guy is positions himself. So what you then may want to do, so you can select the size, you can put it where you want, and you can also put it back to center, and then you can change the shirt color here. And then what I really like about this, if you really like, for example, this guy, yeah, or it could be anyone else, but you can change the backgrounds, and I really like that. You can't do this on Placeit, so you can't just change this background, for example, but they offer you a few possibilities here to change the background, and I think that gives you a bit of flexibility. I really like that. So, for example, this one, I'll just use a colorful one, and you can do this on all the other ones as well, yeah. And what they also do, what I really like, and this is also what you don't have on Placeit. So, for example, if you choose one on Placeit, chose this guy now, you don't see the related other ones, because what you normally want to do, what I do on Etsy, is I don't only add one mockup image, one photo. No, I want to add a few to my listing. So what I have to do here on Placeit, I have to go to the main, I have to go back basically and go to mockups again, go to t-shirts again, and then add a few more. So open a few more tabs or whatever, and then I have to do one by one. Whereas here on Vexels, they show you related, similar ones, like this one for gaming as well. You just click on it. And the nice thing is it already has your design on it. And again, you will probably need to resize a little bit, maybe rotate it a little bit. But the nice thing is really that, you can just click on another one. You don't need to go back to the main yeah, let's say the main dashboard. So maybe like that. Yeah. And you can also type in the degree you want to rotate it. And then we just change the size slightly. And then we can change the color again of the shirt. And that will do it. And again, you can select another one here. You can also browse the categories. And you can also change, again, here, for example, you can change the color, not only of the background, but also of the, the sort of pillow he's sitting on. So that's really good. And what they also offer, and Placeit don't offer this, they offer this filter type thing that you can add. So if you want to, for example, if you have a vintage retro design, you can add something like this, or you can just change and then again, you can change some settings here, how you want to apply the filter. So this is a bit more flexibility as well. So, and then you can just click download and it downloads it. So that's just what I wanted to show you. I'm really happy with the Vexels mockup generator now. And I'm seriously thinking about, do I really still need Placeit? I may probably still keep Placeit just because I want to have, a lot of flexibility and because they offer videos. So as far as I know, Vexels don't offer videos yet, but they will probably add them. And I guess as the more mockups they offer here, then, I may consider not using Placeit anymore. However, what I need to say is, if you, if you don't really require video, I don't personally use them very often, then it might just be worth just thinking about using Vexels, because their t-shirt generator is really useful. So let's go back to Vexels. So as you can see here, they've got a t-shirt maker as well. They offer book covers, vectors, different graphics, just ready to download really. All these ones that you can see here, you can just download them. You can use them as they are, or you can just change them. And if we look at pricing on Vexels, now this is, you can pay monthly, which is in euros here at the moment. So you can see it in euros. $7.99 for Pro, but you don't want Pro, you want at least merch. So merch is specifically for POD sellers. And then you can choose large scale business, but when you're there, then you don't care about the money anymore. So at the moment you choose merch because this gives you the possibility to request 2 designs per month. So you can ask them to create a design for you. You have, all the commercial merch licenses, you can upload them all to the POD websites. You have 200 downloads a month, which might not sound a lot, but 200 actually is a lot, especially on Vexels, where you want to create. I use Vexels to create designs which are really, really high quality. So it really takes a while to create one, and then you can, you can sign up, and if you pay monthly, you do 23 per month, 23 euros per month, and if you pay annually, it gives you a 25% discount, and it costs you 18 euros per month, but it's paid or billed yearly. So this is just what I wanted to show you. If you if this was interesting, then please smash the like button, and if you want to subscribe to the channel because you may want to stay close to my print-on-demand journey and learn about what I learned and my successes and my mistakes, then please subscribe to the channel, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.